This is Joseph Parker's next opponent, a guy called Shawndell Winters. Never heard of him before in my whole life. He is 39 years of age. He's from the United States. He's an orthodox, stands 6 foot 2 inches tall. He's got a record of 13-2 with 12 KOs. One of his losses was by knockout. There's virtually nobody on his record who I recognize the name of. Excuse me, if we have a look here. His last couple fights, God knows who these guys are. Scrolling through here. I don't recognize the names, people. And you look at how old he is, 39. He turned pro in 2015. He actually turned pro 191 pounds. As recently as 2015, 5 years ago, this guy was 191 pounds. Now he's weighing, well, he's barely over cruiserweight, is he? His last fight was 204. Okay, so this is a small guy and an old guy. This looks like it could well be a blowout for Joseph Parker, unless this guy is some type of diamond in the rough. But at 39 years of age, I seriously doubt it. Then it could well be a blowout for Parker. Now, obviously, people are going to criticize this opponent, and maybe they're right to criticize it to some degree, but a lot of the other top heavyweights are tied up at the moment, and Joseph Parker must be kicking himself about the Chisora fight not happening. He pulled out apparently with a spider bite. I know some people are saying he ducked the Chisora fight. Did he really duck the Chisora fight? Do you think he has any need to feel, so concerned about fighting Derek Chisora that he'd pull out of a big payday like that? I'd be surprised if he ducked Chisora. I mean, if there was another opportunity out there, David Hayes style, like when he pulled out of the Manuel Charr fight and then signed to fight Tyson Fury. If there was a bigger payday out there than Derek Chisora, then maybe he would pull out. Some people might say, well, yeah, he pulled out for a bigger payday, but then that bigger payday fell through and he was left out in the cold. I mean, who knows? That's speculation upon speculation. I am going to entertain the possibility that he was genuinely ill. Like, injuries do happen, sicknesses do happen. They can't all be fabrications. Of course, fighters do make up injuries. That happens, but boxing is a contact sport and people genuinely get injured. I mean, we saw what happened to Carl Frampton recently. That wasn't even boxing related when he got that terrible cut when he slipped over. So accidents do happen. Spider bites do happen, especially to people with the surname Parker. So I don't know. I think people have been a little bit harsh by saying he ducked Chisora, but he's certainly kicking himself that he couldn't go ahead with that fight because now he's out in the cold a little bit, fighting absolute cream puffs like Shawndell Winters. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. How far is this fight going to go? 2 rounds, 3 rounds? People look at Joseph Parker and act like he can't punch. Well, at the elite level, he hasn't shown any serious punching power, although he did drop Dylan White and he had him pretty shaky in the last round, although you can blame some of that on fatigue. But when he's up against this level of opposition, Joseph Parker tends to just cut straight through them like a hot knife through butter. That's what tends to happen. He's very fast. He's very explosive. He might not be the heaviest handed heavyweight out there, but with that speed and explosiveness, and what is he weighing in? 240, something like that? With that speed and explosiveness, 240 pounds hitting these journeymen on the chin, they don't tend to stay around for too long. So I'm expecting a blowout here. And this is, of course, on the undercard of Mikey Garcia's DAZN Matchroom debut against Jesse Vargas. And you've got on the undercard, Cal Yafai versus Roman Gonzalez. That's a real intriguing fight. That's an acid test for Cal Yafai. I believe Roman Gonzalez is the favorite in that fight, and rightly so, based upon what he's achieved before. Julio Cesar Martinez versus Jay Harris. That's a real good fight. Murat Gassiev's heavyweight debut. That's going to be interesting. So, I'm not going to say this is an amazing card or anything, but it's an interesting little card. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Joseph Parker's fight against this cream puff. No disrespect to the guy. I'm just being objective from a boxing standpoint. Joseph Parker's fight against this cream puff and the rest of the card in general. Let me know, people. It's happening. I'm out.